You're getting along in years.
Yeah, what are getting along in
You're
years?
out on the road playing little joints.
Not joints. I play nice places.
All right.
What's that joints? You make it sound like I got a tattoo on my arm with cigarettes under the T-shirt.
Well, that's right.
Hey, Vinny, you want another shot?
But didn't you used to play some of those places?
Of course, we all did. No, you came from London.
Johnny Carson spent decades learning there was no version of Don Rickles considered off-limits. This is Don Rickles having zero filter on The Tonight Show, hilariously threatening to take all of Johnny Carson's money.
But I did. I said some things which, in all honesty, I mean. You have paved the way for many, many people. And I say from the bottom of my heart, now that we're face-to-face after 2 years, I never liked you. I don't give a... Where you go.
You got it made now? Who
That's
cares?
right. No, I don't have it made now because I know what you have in the bank, but which will be taken away from you shortly. No, hey, you know what? You know what the old story is? In our lives, since we both know each other so long,
Yes.
I must tell you, we both had good times together.
Yes.
And you remember in the Copacabana when you said to me one night, you said to me, let's have a party. And that's when you drank. And then I thought it was normal because you were big. And Ed, you weren't around then.
No,
you were in New York, but you kept saying, "Isn't he great? Ha ha ha! He held up a bank. Ha 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 ha!" You were so busy trying to keep this job. Now,
An exact list of everything he's supposedly entitled to gets delivered as though lawyers were already involved, and that mock legal confidence is what sells the whole bit. Roasting Ed McMahon's girlfriend.
No, he was hysterically funny.
Bob likes a lot of ginger ale, and he gets, Whereas Ed didn't do much. He just sat at the table saying, "I'm single." Well, Ed, that's nothing to be ashamed of. He was at the table and he had this lovely girl, right?
I didn't have a girl at the
Oh,
table.
there was a monkey. There was a girl at the table.
no girl
And
at
twice
the
I went over to Joanna and I kissed her and we gave a gift and you kept kissing me and I said, "Not now." It was a long evening.
that just
It was a long evening. And what the president of the network?
Don Durgan.
Not Don Durgan. He's a lot of fun.
He's
he
a-
just
well,
sat in
Julian
the room
Goodman.
and listened to the light. But
Julian
the
Goodman.
other, Julian Goodman.
He's the president of...
President of
National.
NBC, who was wondering. I said, "Mr. Goodman, it's nice to meet you." And he went, "Mr. Goodman."
Well, they don't get out,
suit.
often.
No,
yes.
it was so nice. And you kept leaning over saying, "Gee, Mr. Goodman, isn't this a wonderful night?" You brown nose.
The target widens past McMahon himself to find an angle about the relationship that turns a simple introduction into a full segment, making fun of Johnny for getting multiple divorces.
But you didn't get married. You're what, 37, 38?
What do you mean I didn't get married?
I mean, you
what
got
am I, a
married.
Mau Mau fighter pilot? Of course I got married.
But you waited till you were 37 or 38.
Of course I want to go through what you did, Your Honor. And I say, is this man unkind? Don't be nervous, guys. I'm between two guys. Hey, but you got to find yourself. See, you came out of Nebraska. You came out of Jersey. You were young, mixed up, confused. I was in heat 24 hours a day. I used to go on the highway and go, "I'm lonely. Help me, anybody. A monkey, a dog, a rabbit, anybody, help me."
I remember you back there.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
were chasing-
Singers. I always went for
You
singers.
did. I remember the names of some.
That was my big... No, let's not bring up names. That's, you make a little trouble when you bring up names.
Okay.
Because I could bring up a couple of things about you and you'd be in court again.
You
Your
don't
Honor.
Never mind that.
Mock sympathy comes first before the whole thing flips into something sharper, leaving Johnny very little room to respond seriously. Roasting Carson's military career.
Are you a good sailor? Are you good on water?
Well, I was in the Navy for 3 years as you were. You were an ensign.
That's right.
I can't believe that. I just can't picture you on the bridge going, battle stations.
It was a little...
See, Jewish guys don't do that. We go, "Let's hide." Anyway, and the Italian guy goes, "Here's your battle stations. Battle station this." And the Polish people going, "Any trouble?" And the Irish guys are going, "Are we under attack?" See that lousy...
All of that.
The lousy laundry here.
All I said was, are you good on the water?
Well, you seen me. Because I thought about it. We were seasick. We were out at sea. Was it the Baltic? Right. You're pretty good. You went to college and you know all that shit. Was it the
Baltic, yeah.
You went
Baltic.
to Temple, didn't you? Where'd you go?
Catholic University.
Oh,
Baltic.
I'm sorry. Bless you. To the Jewish people, that means take the other highway. Anyway, now that's not a sin. Don't phone in. 3 priests went,
Rickles here found a specific detail to needle Johnny's time in uniform, treating military service as just another available target rather than something off limits, teasing Ed McMahon and Carson instantly after sitting down.
There you are.
Gonna strap me in, or can I talk first? Bob Newhart on an airplane. We're up. Hi, John. How are you? Thanks so much for the CPO Sharky plug. You're just a sweetheart, the way you make my career roll right along. I've known you now. How many years do we know each other?
Well, at least 18, 19 years, something
I'm
like
fed
that.
up. Started me in the old days in New York, Basin Street East. We go back that far.
That's right.
And you hung around New York and ran every club in town. Buddy Rich is your idol, I understand.
Well, we've made a few rounds.
Yeah, you, Buddy Rich, and all those days. And Ed, you weren't there then. You were in Jersey with your wife saying, "You want more taffy?" And, how's Victoria, your lovely
she's
wife?
fine, thank
She's
you.
got a lovely wife. 11.
Yes, she does.
She's 11, isn't she? 11 years old. I found her yesterday in the park going, "Where's my Eddie? Where's my Eddie?"
Attention splits between both men within seconds of taking his seat, letting one insult set up the next almost immediately, refusing to discuss his trip to Russia with Johnny.
I was hoping you could share some experiences about being in Russia with us.
Why?
Well, I haven't been to Russia. Most of us
Well,
have
go
not
for a
been.
few dollars. You got 40 million. Go for a few dollars. Hire a boat and go to Russia.
I'll
What are
go.
you bugging me? What do I got to be your interpreter so you save a trip?
Well, I
Cost me a fortune. You'll have your own yacht and going, "This is the Baltic. Wonderful, wonderful."
sit down.
And you'll say to all the broads, "I'm Johnny Carson."
You're real. Well, I can't. Well, look. I can take half a trip. I have to stay there. I can't afford to get back.
Now, you'd like it because one thing about Russia, the
Yes.
women are beautiful. You hear they're supposed to be...
The
a-
women are beautiful?
Yes. Not the ones we see on television and propaganda, but the ones I saw. I was married, and I said to the wife, "Take a long walk."
Did you have an interpreter?
I'm happily married, and may God paralyze me if I would lie. Anyway,
Rickles' bit here is perfect to include for this video, because refusing to follow the usual Tonight Show timing is completely typical for him to pull off. Reading Johnny's fan mail live.
No, I've
Look at
known you
this.
2 years.
A kidnap. Look at this. The man has fan mail. "Dear John, I'm 11. I'm lonely. Help me."
It was a letter I was going to read earlier, and I didn't
Last
get around.
night, February 21st, you explained... May I read this?
I have to explain what it's about, because it's
then I'd rather
rather,
not read it.
rather
It's
serious.
crossed out here, like, "I'm locked in a cabin, find me."
How long has your show been on now? Sharky. Was this the first season?
Hey, I can't believe it. No, it's second.
Second season.
We're rolling. You kidding? 3 executives at NBC went, "It's on twice?" But I am delighted with the show. We got a great cast, and I am just proud of the darn thing because the Navy, I was in the Navy, you were in the Navy, you were an ensign,
That's right.
and you were
Colonel.
colonel.
What were
Hi,
you?
hi, Colonel. What was I? I was a seaman first class, kissing you know what.
Handing Rickles someone else's fan mail is basically an invitation for him to turn sincere letters into material, and he takes full advantage the moment the pages land in his hands. The content gets read with exaggerated reactions rather than a flat delivery, finding whatever angle lets him needle Carson through a stranger's own words. Johnny's discomfort grows the longer the reading continues, since there's no way to prepare for what a stranger's letter might contain, appearing with a ridiculous outfit.
What,
I must say, forgive my... I know.
You going to a Grange meeting or what? This is a high-class show. This is not some...
I know. Forgive me, but I usually don't trust that. I'm
I know you
meticulous. We come from the same school of being meticulous and dress accordingly. One night you wore a white jumper suit, and I said to my wife, I said, "Hon, look at that." And she said, "He looks absolutely adorable." But my wife is a lonely Jewess who just hangs around the park going, "Hi." But, hey, Lou, isn't it funny staying up late?
The outfit itself does most of the comedic work before a single word gets said, establishing the tone of the appearance the moment Rickles walks out from behind the curtain. Rather than addressing it right away, the visual gets left to sit, letting the audience and Johnny react first. Carson's reaction to the entrance shapes the energy for everything that follows, since a strong visual opening rarely needs much additional setup. Harassing Carson for using his finger when explaining something.
But it was nice. How do
You
you
are
feel,
right. They asked me to be on that show once, and I could not do it because they were doing
Are
it.
you Uncle Sam?
Oh, excuse me, we want you.
Every time I talk to you, you get up in the morning, you talk about me with Attila the Hun, Marty Bormann, that Marty Bormann, like I hang out with him. Anyway, I mean, you always with the finger. You must have
Excuse
something
me,
when you were a kid. No, I know your parents. By the way, I want to say hello to John. I'm the only guy that ever brings that up. Hi, Mom and Dad. The check was delayed, but you will have to live in the pickup for another month. He has the nicest parents, but he keeps his personal life quiet, and I know your personal life and continue on. By the way, congratulations publicly. It's been said to you many times. You got married, Joanna?
That's right.
Lovely girl.
Yes, she is.
The night you were married, we said, gee, I think you'll be very happy. We talked about it. And she said, well, Don, I really feel John is a warm human being, you know, and you are. You're an outgoing guy. I just picture you on the wedding night, all that wild vitality and all that, you know, that aggressiveness, you know. Probably sat in a room in his underwear looking at his periscope.
Rickles zeroes in on a simple hand gesture and somehow stretches it into an entire bit rather than letting it pass unnoticed. The gesture gets treated like a genuine character flaw, mocked repeatedly, rather than getting one quick observation before moving on. Out of all the moments throughout this video, this one perfectly represents him and his comedy style. Don was one of the only Tonight Show guests to annoy Johnny over something as small as this, which is the precise reason it's iconic as well as hilarious. Joking about the Navy.
What were you in the Navy?
I was a seaman first class in the Navy. I went over the side of the ship. I had a coxswain. Navy expressions. That's right. And he was a guy that was in charge of the deck crew. And he went, all hands, all hands. Put that down close to me. The boom man, the one with the hearing problem. 40 million boom men, we got to get Johnny Ray's uncle. Come here.
All hands, all hands. All hands are going on.
And the whole crew went, what?
Genuine military background gets drawn on here, giving the joke a layer of authenticity most comedians couldn't claim when talking about naval service. The subject gets treated with the same aggressive confidence Rickles used for anything else rather than softening the material, since it's personal to his own history. Carson's amusement comes from watching genuine first-hand knowledge get filtered through Rickles' usual insult-heavy delivery. Don Rickles spent decades proving that no subject, no relationship, and no simple hand gesture was ever truly safe once he decided it deserved his full attention on that stage. Now that this video is over, which one of these Don Rickles moments from this list hit you the hardest? Drop your answer in the comments and subscribe for more classic Tonight Show moments like these. See you all later.